What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the first episode of Shed with me. This is going to be like a weight loss check-in video, so that perhaps if someone comes across these videos and they're trying to lose weight or they're trying to make a positive change in their lives, they have something to follow along with. You know, something available to them so they don't have to feel like they're doing it alone. My current weight is 332 pounds, my highest being 465, or my highest recorded weight being 465. I've been 332 for about 3 days now. Hasn't moved at all for the past 3 days, just kind of stuck on 332. My diet for the past week has been pretty normal for me. I've been eating practically the same way for about 2 years now. My breakfast is almost always either like peanut butter, oatmeal, and like half a banana, or like eggs, onions, toast, maybe some bacon, that kind of thing. My breakfasts are usually pretty small. I'm not all that hungry in the morning. In fact, more often than not, I'd say that I skip breakfast because I'm not hungry. And if I eat too early in the morning, I end up getting nauseous. When I do eat breakfast, it's almost always one of those two dishes. Lunch is pretty much been the same. I don't really care about lunch all that much. It's just a midday meal. It's usually tuna, mayo, maybe some onion, on some bread or on a salad or something like that. And dinner is where I have the most variety because I get hungriest at night or later in the day. So my formula for dinner is actually much different than the other two. I don't really care about the other two. This one, it's so much more vague. It's just protein and a vegetable. So I can mix and match that pretty much any way that I want for pretty much anything I'm in the mood for. So dinner could be anything from like a beef stir fry to a nice piece of fish with a sweet potato, or pork and some mashed cauliflower, or some cauliflower mac and cheese. I don't know if you guys have ever had cauliflower mac and cheese, but oh man. And I usually throw in a snack somewhere in there, usually about 200 calories, like maybe a piece of toast with some jelly on it or something like that. Usually for dessert, because again, I don't really get all that hungry until later in the day, so the snack usually comes in later in the day. My current TDEE, or total daily energy expenditure, which is the amount of calories I need to eat to maintain my current weight, is like 3,037 or something like that. That's a ridiculous amount of food, by the way. But I'm trying to lose at about 2 pounds a week right now because I'm quite heavy. And my maintenance calories are so high that I can afford to cut 1,000. Eventually, I'm going to have to roll it back to 500 and start working in some exercise. But for right now, I don't even really have to exercise. Exercise is optional for me on my plan right now because I'm coming off of a long period of maintenance where I wasn't really losing or gaining any weight, and I just want to kind of progressively work in physical activity. I have some weights. I have a route that I like to walk. I'll eventually start working those back in, but as of now, I'm just trying to work it in nice and easy, not try and go in too fast. That kind of leads me to my final point, and that's that diet is number one, especially while losing a massive amount of weight like I am. It's completely secondary to diet. You can't outrun or out-exercise eating 3,000-4,000 calories a day. So what I think is important for me to focus on right now is my relationship with food. I'd like to view food as more of fuel than it is a pure pleasure, because you don't get to 465 pounds unless you are using food as almost an emotional outlet. This section of my weight loss, unlike the first about 120 pounds, is going to be more about controlling my eating habits and changing the way that I view food, rather than just kind of filtering out the bad food and just kind of winging it. So if anyone watching this is trying to lose weight or make any other kind of positive change in their life, keep going. You've got this. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can do this. Hope the best for you guys over the next week, and I'll see you guys next Friday.